Red Deer's only real rock is the Zed.
The Zed.
Come on into the Zed control room. We're going to meet world-famous morning man, Al Thompson. Al, sorry to interrupt. I know you're extremely busy here.
Yes, sorry.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit about being a morning man on the Zed. You've been in radio for, what, 100 years now?
It's about as long as you, Al. Yes, absolutely. So pretty close to that.
So tell me about being a morning man on the Zed. It's got to be exciting.
Yeah, you know what? It's the coolest thing ever because aside from getting up early, which is, 3 a.m. is when the alarm goes off. So
that's terribly early, isn't it?
It's extremely early. But you know what? The neat part about it is we get to come in. We get to play tunes. Lindsay Young, who co-hosts the show here with myself, Sue and Wally, who do the news and the sports as well. I mean, we get together, and most of the time we're in here laughing. We actually forget that we're here to work. So we'll catch ourselves at times where it's like, we got to go on, and it's time to go on. And so it is a ton of fun. I don't know many jobs where you can have that much fun at it.
Now, you bounced around from different radio stations all the time, but what got you into this business? What were you thinking of?
There are times, actually, I would ask myself, what was I thinking? But you know what? You catch a bug, and it's one of those things, and you can attest to that as well. It's one of those things where you get a peek into the business, which is what a lot of people are going to be able to do now with this, is get a chance to see what we do. And all of a sudden, that is a neat thing to do. And I was 15 years old, and I had a part-time job delivering flyers for a radio station back in Ontario. And when we were all done, we got to come back to the station and hang out with a guy on the air. And when I saw what went on there and how much fun he was having, it was from that point on, I knew what I wanted to do. And here I am.
So what kind of training do you take, to get into this crazy business? Or do you need any training at all? Just need to be able to BS a lot.
You have to learn how to manipulate people and get them to think you're really good at what you do. I spent a couple of years in college in Ontario. I took a course, learned a lot about, just a lot of English, a lot of, partying, a lot of this, a lot of it 2 years of basically hanging out with people, learning about how radio works, and then throwing you to the fire. And it's been a ton of fun so far. I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I'm still able to do it.
Well, I'm sure you've got lots of things to do, like play music and talk to people and that sort of thing. So we'll let you get back to it. So all you have to do is deliver a few flyers to a radio station, and bang, you're in, it sounds like. So we'll leave Al alone in the Zed control room. Thanks, Al. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Al.
And we'll be listening to you on the Zed.